I gotta say something. First off, it's Friday.
Happy Friday.
Thank God. We made it.
Yes, we did make it. It is Friday.
It is Friday. He's James. I'm Brennan. This is the podcast, Second Cup of Sunrise, the 3rd of October.
Yes.
As I looked over, and I was watching my phone about to start the show, you were sitting there with your eyes closed.
Was I?
Was your over-under 4.5 hours sleep last night?
Not, yeah, 10:30 probably.
10:30, 2:30?
4, yeah, about 4.
4.
About 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
He, if you were here with us on the pod yesterday, we talked about the big show,
Yes.
Sellout Downtown Blue Cross Arena. Nate Bargatze,
Yep.
big comedy headliner. It's unique whenever you see them in a big arena. Was that your first time seeing a comedian like a
for
like
sure.
a big venue?
Yes.
Yeah. How was it?
Yeah. It was good. It was good. I'll go into it. It's not really the sleep. Might have been the Space Kitty that I had while I was there.
Oh, a little Rohrbach. There you go. Nice.
One of my favorite beers. I couldn't say no. So that, I think that's what I'm probably feeling more right now than the lack of sleep. But no, I had a great time. Huge crowd, biggest crowd I've ever seen. And I've gone to a ton of Amherst games and I've gone to some lacrosse games there as well. And it's just such different vibes because everybody's sitting there and just like watching one person. There's like probably a 15 foot circle, and then they were started at 7:30, two 15-minute openers, and then Nate went on from 8 to 9 basically was the show.
Good timing.
Yeah, and then everybody's there. They're all engaged and focused on one person that's talking, and then everybody gets up and leaves, right? So it's obviously a madhouse to get out. But it was very, we talked about it yesterday. All his jokes are clean, but it's still like adult content. I was looking for kids, didn't see anybody probably under the age of 30.
Okay.
There, which I thought was interesting. I thought I'd see more of a younger crowd, but it was definitely like, up there in age.
Was the stage in the middle? Or
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. So
right in the middle.
Around.
Maybe like 2/3 over, and then there was a bunch of seating on the floors, which Michaela got a floor seat.
Oh,
so
I knew she went. Didn't know that.
Yeah, we
Excuse
didn't know
us.
she went until this morning. She's like, I was there too.
I know. We came out to Sunrise, like the 5 o'clock hour, and I was like, "Morning, James. How we feeling? A little tired?"
Yep.
Went to the Nate Bargatze show last night. Michaela goes, "Me too."
She went as
and
well.
then it got into. She went with her boyfriend. So they had a good time, and
Yes.
a lot of fun.
One joke. I'll tell one joke from
Okay.
it because I feel like so many times people are like, they went to a comedy show and they said it's great. And like, I want to hear a
Okay,
joke.
so what was it? Yeah, do you
Right.
remember it?
Yeah.
Well, he said that one thing about this, that,
And
that.
it's so hard to deliver the jokes the same way because half the time the jokes aren't funny unless they're delivered the way the comedian delivers them.
Right.
So he talked to some about AI and ChatGPT,
Mm-hmm.
and he made the joke that he loves being able to get drawings of rabbits wearing hats, but he feels bad because the guy he used to pay to draw a rabbit wearing hat is out of business.
Oh, that's good.
This is kind of like a stupid joke. I
that's it.
didn't deliver it nearly
Yeah.
as well as he did.
No, but it's good. We get it. Yeah.
That's like the kind of comedy that he does.
Topical, yeah.
Silly stuff like that. So, no, it was a great show. Getting out was a madhouse because, in a hockey game, you can be like, all right, it's the third period. Like, even if it's a tie game, kids are a little restless. Let's go. You get out, no problem. This was
That's it.
like we were standing in the hallway for about 5 minutes because it was so log jammed just to walk out. That's how crazy it was.
And you parked in the garage.
Parked in the garage.
You brought that up for our What's Up Rock
Yeah.
question this morning. I'm glad we won this. It's never a competition, but it's the three of us. You, me, Michaela,
Right.
and we brought up, say you're going to a game. Let's Blue Cross Arena.
Yes.
Maybe it's the Dome at Syracuse if you're going to Monster Jam. Is that
Next week.
Next week.
Yep.
It was parking garage or anywhere else. So a different lot, street parking, which Michaela was all in on that.
Right.
It was save whatever change, walk however far you have to.
Yeah.
I've grown into full garage mode.
Yeah. I think the big thing with the garage, I was thinking about this, was that we didn't mention, is how your brain works. The anonymity or the mysteriousness nature of the street parking. You don't know where you're going to get it. You don't know how far you're going to go. The only advantage of street parking is that it's free. And yes, that is a big advantage, but you still are hunting for a spot, which could take a long time.
It can.
The guaranteed nature of a garage, you know it's always going to be there. You know how you're going to get in and out. I think that security is what wins over.
I think so too. When you see the green lights, the number that says 86 spots left, level 1 or 2, whatever. Like, it's there. You'd have to worry about here in particular, this city. Are you on the east or west side of the street, north or south? Because the snowplow rules during the winter, like which side? You don't want to come out to a boot. Of course, anything broken into, that could happen anywhere. But yeah, and she was like, you had to wait so long to get out of the garage because they used that last night. And she was like, I had to wait 10 minutes. I was like, sounds pretty good. Not bad.
No, that's not bad.
My dad was coming out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
My dad was always street parking.
Yeah.
Like, did not matter. I was not going to pay for parking. And we could be walking half a mile.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, to him, it just didn't matter. So
we did that in college, like football games that you just find someone's yard or wherever and you walk, but
pull in. Yeah.
It was different. We've just gotten
with
a little older
kids,
on that.
It's much easier. And like when I mentioned this on the show, when I go to a Red Wings game, we have like one specific spot that we walk to, and we usually go pretty early. It's the summertime, so it's a nice day, and we're not like dying to get in. The comedy show, you like want to see the whole thing from start to end. Baseball, you miss the first inning, no big deal, you know. So it depends on the event, I guess, too.
You were in the Hall of Justice, the county one, so the one on
right across the street,
left side, right across. Yeah, and that one has the tunnel wherever, and you can also just cross right across the street too.
Close.
Yeah,
it's right easy. Across the street.
Yeah.
We parked right on the first level, had no issue finding a spot.
That is nice.
So it was nice. It was good. Good
late
show.
Night for you on Thursday.
Happy
just
to do it.
Power through on this Friday. I'm gonna have a late night tonight.
You have yours is tonight.
If for anyone cares, people do ask about our routines all the time. My schedule today was, get up, do our show.
Yeah.
Left after Ron did our cut-ins for CBS Mornings with you. I had to, because of a babysitter situation, I had to run, take Julia to Ontario.
Right.
Came back.
Wayne County, Ontario.
Yes. We always have to say that because no one knows where it is.
Victor?
There is one. Yes.
Ontario County, Victor.
I know. They do say that. Or Canada. No. Town of Ontario, New York. So rush back, get ready to do this podcast.
Yeah.
I'm going to step out of here, go get an allergy shot, come back. You and I've got a promo shoot we're going to be doing.
I know.
We're talking about Sunrise, the podcast. Do the noon show.
Yep.
I will run back to Ontario.
Yeah.
Drive straight from Ontario back to Webster, get in the school pickup line.
Yeah.
And then I'll be alone with the kids for a bit. And then I'm going to go MC an event tonight at Woodcliff for Gilda's Love, which is great.
Yeah.
That is a day.
Yeah, it is.
Friday evenings. How late can you make it? Usually.
Friday evenings are tough.
Because there's no nap. We've been up since 2:30.
And it's the whole entire week, and you're finally relieved. And like last night, I think, I'm up obviously because it's an event and, you're laughing, you're having fun. It's a great time. But when you wind down and then the kids go to bed at like 8:30 and you like sit on the couch, I'm like next to my wife and I'm just like this. And I try to push because it's her and I. It's like the first time when we can take a breath and have a conversation. Because every night in the week, she's like up watching Survivor or doing work around the house at like 9, 10 o'clock, and I'm in bed. So we never talk.
Right.
And it's like sometimes conversation gets going. I do 10. I try to get to 10 o'clock. Yeah.
That's what I'll try to push it to. So it ends up being almost 21, 22 hours almost at that point if I push.
Because you're up all day.
It is long. But whenever I do the events, and I'm so thankful to do it, it is a blast because it will be a date night as well. Such a special cause too for cancer support community to go out there. And Wendy, our GM, so we'll be at that table. They do a big auction. So I'll go out, do the first part of the event. There are awards, people we honor, whether it's head of a cancer center here we've done, whether it's someone who runs a business and just beat their cancer battle, whatever it may be. There's a lot of honor, so it's fun. And then I hand it off to an auctioneer and let them do the work. And it's fun. And then that's when I can be like, okay.
Yeah.
But I will try to squeeze in an energy drink somewhere. I try to avoid that because I don't want my insides to explode or like my body start to melt with whatever's in it.
Acid.
That's how I power through. And then I'll just be exhausted. We'll get home.
Did you have a donut this morning?
Taylor Swift donut.
Oh my gosh.
From Donuts Delight.
They're so brutal.
I did not have one yet. There's one sitting on my desk.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll share it with the girls later.
Yeah.
But these, if they still have them at this point, whenever you're seeing it, they do this with whatever's happening going on. I think they did it with the new American Pope when they've done Taylor Swift a couple of times.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
We had some on our show and there were 6 donuts in each box and it must have weighed 20 pounds.
Yeah. They're so dense.
So dense. So it's a picture of Taylor Swift, the icing, and then on the middle was cream filling or jelly?
It's cream.
Pink.
It's cream. Yeah. So I had a donut, and it was just like, it just rocked me. It's got to be like 800 calories or something insane. I had to pull out some of the cream on the inside.
Too much.
I could not eat all the cream. Yeah, I had to like squeeze it and like get rid of some of the cream. But it is so, delicious. First off, it's so tasty.
Right.
It's literally a ball of sugar, basically.
I'm going to see if I can pull up the Donuts Delight.
See if you can pull up an image. Yeah. So they did it, in honor of Taylor Swift's new album coming out.
Yeah.
Or came out, I guess, already. And they're so good donuts. And they have ruined other donuts for me. Like Dunkin' Donuts, you got great coffee, but I cannot do a Dunkin' Donuts donut anymore because the Donuts Delight are so good.
There they are. That's one of them. They are so good, and there's so much more to them compared to if you grew up around Krispy Kreme or wherever, Dunkin' here. And these are heavy. It's a full cake.
It's a meal.
This is what they had. It's me. Hi, which is nice. This was yesterday. Pre-order your Taylor Donuts for tomorrow's Life of a Showgirl album release.
How about that?
We got some of them. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The big release was kind of like, I go back to like the Harry Potter mania, or when movies used to really release at midnight. People would go check it out.
Right.
You can get music online, instant download, have the songs. But there are special editions, a ton of different things that were offered only at Target stores. And Geo, a reporter, digital podcast host, got a show coming up tonight, Behind the Curtain.
Yes.
He was out there, a big Swiftie fan, and here's his investigative report taking you inside.
All right, by the time you guys see this, I will probably have already listened to the album about 500 times, and I'm able to because I'm here at the Target in Henrietta where they are extending their hours until 1 a.m. so fans can get their hands on some of the first copies of Taylor Swift's album. Let's go inside. And I was not alone. Walking past the promotion for the album, I found fans waiting in line starting at 10 p.m. sharp, patiently waiting for the clock to strike 12.
They're in the CD
It's awesome.
section.
Getting all the Swifties together, it's going to be awesome.
It's so great to see people that like Taylor just like us, so I'm excited.
And that they did. The 12th studio album from the star comes just after her record-breaking Eras tour, implementing friendship bracelets into the essential Swiftie outfit.
My bracelets and everything. I bet they're going to all have bracelets and we're going to trade and it's going to be awesome.
And as promised at midnight sharp, the album dropped and fans were able to redeem their tickets and buy the album, getting to finally hear the tracks they predicted would be their favorites.
I think Eldest Daughter because I am the eldest daughter.
I'm most excited to hear Father Figure.
Oh gosh. I want Actually Romantic. I think that one might be. I have two, Wishlist and Father Figure.
And the celebration does not
end. You can tell she was really torn up about that question.
Over on our website.
You're going to make me pick.
Businesses that are getting in on the fun this weekend. Also tonight at 9 p.m. on the Rochester First streaming app, Behind the Curtain with Gio Battaglia will feature a record collector as well as a dancer in the Cruel Summer tribute band. So be sure to tune in for that.
Do you know how he's getting these interviews?
Reporting in Henrietta, Gio Battaglia, News 8.
Gio's awesome.
He does it himself.
Yes, we get a ton of PR emails, and a lot of people will come here and do interviews. They're like, "Hey, can you have the host of Survivor or The Amazing Race, whatever's going on? Someone from 60 Minutes, like you got connections, or NYPD Blue when we had it, or Fire Country." We're like, not really. Like, we have no connection to Stephen Colbert or anyone. Like,
it would be very hard for us to land any of those interviews. But and we all do these ourselves.
Yeah.
So like when Adam Chodak interviews a politician or something, that's most likely Adam doing the legwork of getting that interview.
Yeah.
And we have some assignment editors and things like that help out a little bit, but it's mostly the one person. So when Gio gets to interview some of these famous comedians and famous actors and actresses, that's Gio reaching out and being a charmer and saying, "Hey, this would be great for you. I enjoy talking to celebrities. Like, let's have a conversation."
And entertainment is his thing, and that's why he's got his new podcast, the graphics, the guests, because it would be like, we send out notes of like what's going to be coming up on Friday, and all of a sudden Gio starts saying, "Here's Gio's Friday interview." Trademarked.
Right.
And it's like one of the members of Beach Boys after they lost their frontman and like one of the founders, and they were coming to CMAC, and it's like, okay, yes, they're coming to CMAC, but it's still difficult to get these interviews.
Right.
Or Gio's interviewing somebody from Big Brother, and it's wild.
He stays on top of it, and he's really good at his craft, and I think he's getting better. So
he is.
It's only good stuff.
Got that podcast coming up, so that was fun. Before we take a quick break, you did the comedy show last night.
Yep.
I had the family photos. We had this. Told the story yesterday. If you missed it, we won a raffle at an event last year. One of it was like an hour with a local photographer. Great. He does great work. We went out to the Arboretum in Webster.
Nice.
Steph got everybody matching clothes for the girls. Not completely matching, so it wasn't the same print, everything, but we didn't clash. And we go out there to start, and I'm like, okay, how's this going to go?
Yeah.
And he said, go start over there on the other side of this field. And I hadn't been to the Arboretum. It's just beautiful. All the flowers and the leaves were changing.
It's gorgeous, yeah.
Yeah. And he said, come running towards me. We'll get that picture of, you know, get started.
That's a fun
one. And we start going, and the girls were just hugging us, not looking at the camera, not having it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh boy. And so we go back, and I finally said, all right, girls, race to him and show him all your teeth. I was like, race, set, go. And they just took off.
Perfect.
And then they opened up. Next thing you know, they're climbing over rocks, doing the flowers, getting pictures. And Steph and I had a few as we were going through the shoot of just us, which was nice because it's been a while and it's not a selfie.
Yeah.
And we finally go, all right, the last thing, I want just you two, mom and dad, sitting up on a bench, get a picture. And so we were putting the girls off to a side on another picnic bench. And Steph and I are sitting there, and he gets like maybe one or two, and the girls just come right over. And all of a sudden I hear, I'm right here. And one kid pops up, another one's like, I'm right here. And just starts like biting me.
Oh my gosh.
Getting all these pictures. So I'm like, those would be the best ones coming up.
Sure.
That'll be fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And the candid ones are great.
Those,
obviously.
Those are the best ones. And those are the ones we'll have that we'll put up in the house.
Perfect day, right?
Yes, it was. We'll be right back. We'll talk about summer coming back as well. And speaking of summer, how about your pits? As we get ready for the weekend here, second cup of sunrise, it just came to me. Do you have any doubts about the Bills, Patriots, Sunday night? I think it's
like trap game kind of vibes.
8.5 points, maybe.
What's the Vrabel? That's the new
Mike
coach's
Vrabel.
name.
Yes,
he's great.
He is great. He was with Tennessee and the Titans for a long time, but everyone says he's an incredible coach. Just Titans are just most useless organization.
Team. And he kept that team relevant. Yep. They were always on the cusp. They were always like kind of 500-ish. They always did. And now look at them. He leaves. And I kind of get it. Like, you had to fire him because he did not push them to that next level. Mm-hmm. Fine. But look at what he's done to the Patriots. Patriots are right now looking like one of the better teams.
2-2 now. Yeah.
2-2. Mm-hmm. And that's compared to the bad seasons they had past. So I like Vrabel a lot. I'm sure the Bills are going to win this game, but I could see, similar to the Saints game, where this gets down to the fourth quarter and it's still a one-score game.
Give someone a game. Anywhere from 7.5, 8.5 point favorite, just for entertainment purposes only.
I don't know. That's a good line.
Yeah,
Vegas is very good.
I mean, yeah, they are. They are.
The line.
The Saints were within what they had at 15.5.
If you bet on the Saints, you would have won.
Yeah, you would have. Right. Again, always responsibly.
Yes.
Want to speak about this story?
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
So, do you want to smell like you do all the time after you're out on the grill? Progresso, the makers of soup, have this barbecue-inspired deodorant with the aptly named Pitmaster Deo. You can smell like you have mastered the grill. And you can get this online from Progresso's website. It's $15, a limited edition pit kit. This full box comes with the deodorant and a can of barbecue-inspired soup.
Ode to Q.
Ode to Q. I like grilling. I know you do too.
Yes.
But afterward, I hate the smell of grilling. Yeah. Or if I've been around a fire pit, hate the smell after that. Yes. I almost have to go shower immediately, no matter what.
Yeah, and I feel bad after a day of smoking the meats, not cigarette or cigar smoking. Or cigar smoking, I'll include that too.
Cigar smoking, I'm there too. If I do that, I'm like, okay, I need to shower. I got to shower, brush my teeth, everything. Yeah.
Right. I feel bad sitting on the couch.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm getting the must on the couch, and this would probably be pretty easy to make. You just take a stick of deodorant. You could probably make it yourself. Take some stick of deodorant and then put it near a smoker, and the smell just gets on it instantly.
And the barbecue soup which is interesting too.
Yeah.
I just thought,
why is he whispering? Like, what is? Keep it a secret.
Don't tell anybody. This is why I smell like this. We know you've been standing on the grill for a couple of hours.
There's a free version of this. I love just getting out there.
The char marks, man.
That's a silly graphic.
That is. It is wild.
That's funny.
Something happened last night in the Yankees game, which congrats to Adam Chodak. He's the biggest Pinstripes fan that we have in the building. I asked him about this game because it was do or die for the Red Sox, Yanks in their wild card series who would move on. It was best of 3. They'd split it, so it was a deciding game last night. And it was during a break during our noon show yesterday. And I was like, I don't know about you Yankees, man. And he just takes off. I'm a casual baseball fan. Like when we get to the playoffs, like the Mets, but playoffs, I'll get really into it. And he starts rattling off all this strategy, pitch calls, what was happening.
Oh, really?
I was like, man, he is really into this.
Wow.
He's got it. And one of the stories where there were going to be 2 rookies pitching last night. And one of them for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. Got to be careful with that one.
That's a mouthful.
Got to be careful with that. He had a historic night. So he was the first pitcher in MLB history to go 8 scoreless innings, 12 or more strikeouts, and no walks in a playoff game.
And he's a rookie.
Grew up a Sox fan as well.
That's pretty cool.
So he goes out there, not sure what you're going to get, and they get incredible plays on defense. You see that catch, that flying into the dugout. Yeah. They got some runs as well. So, everything went right for the Bronx Bombers last night.
So I'm a little confused with like how old is the kid? You know, what I'm curious because I think in my brain of like Red Wings baseball, and then you have college baseball, which college baseball is huge as well. So are these kids? Is there like is he 18?
24.
He's 24.
So he's probably been around.
Okay, so he's 24. So he probably went to college. Played 4 years in college, got drafted by the Yankees, and then played for the minor league team of the Yankees, the farm team, and then they brought him up. Is that how it works?
He was drafted in 2022, 7th round, pick 220, Tom Brady territory.
Yeah.
Way back there.
Tell me about it, right.
Yeah, he went to Northeastern. He's from Massachusetts, so that's why he's the Red Sox fan. Yeah. That's his career.
I just think the path of baseball players is so interesting because they just go all over the place from obviously high school to college, and then college to getting drafted, but not right on the team right away. They go on the minor leagues, you know?
Right.
For me, my brain is simple, like football. You play in football, you can go 3 years or 4 years, and then you go right in. Or NBA. It's pretty simple as well.
I found this. Let me pull this up real quick.
Because you just go up and down and switch back and forth.
Yeah. Try to get the right camera here. I was just reading through. So in July, he got called up from Scranton. So he's just been hanging out. He was
Scranton minor league, probably.
Yeah, Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders.
I think
moved over from the Somerset Patriots. So we're getting into low ball here, where he was.
So random, isn't it?
That is. It's good for him.
That's pretty cool
to go out and do that.
With the pressure, I mean, can you imagine? It's so like. Also, they play so many games in baseball that the pressure's got to just be 10x compared to what, like 163 games I think they play. So the pressure in the first 7 to 50 games compared to these 3 games, is like, whew.
And this is like pressure on. And I mean, hadn't done much. I mean, bounced back and forth, caught up here and there to spring training with the Yankees. And then he comes out and does that in the postseason. That is wild. So they've got the Blue Jays. If I see Chodak today, I want to see if he's going to go this weekend to Canada.
Yeah, it was $150, something like that.
I looked it up just out of curiosity for the game tomorrow afternoon. Get in. It was like 140, 150. We'll have that. For everyone here, before we get out, you got some weather for us? No rain. Still. Nothing.
Severe drought is what it is. Yeah, gorgeous weather next couple of days. I think most people are happy about it. Friday looks great. Upper 70s, low 80s Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday's record high, I think, is like 87, something like that. So we're going to get close to that number. Overnight lows record is like in the mid 60s there. So both of those days will be pretty close to record. And the last time we had 80s for the first weekend in October, 1990.
Wow. And that would be for both
Saturday and
days
Sunday
of how it fell.
Right.
And then we'll start to cool off again next week. Long range, you see any heat?
Looks warmer than average.
Yeah.
Heat, warmer than average, though, yes.
Of the term. That does it for us. We will see you back on air TV at noon. We got one more show to go.
Man,
and then we'll have the weekend.
Then you got more work to do.
We almost made it. Everyone, there's always more work to do.
See you Monday.
Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.